Hello and welcome back, YouTube. It is 1:06 p.m. now. That was a mildly awkward and annoying visit to Fry's. You know, I used to really enjoy using their apps and the coupons on their apps. At this point, I find it super frustrating because what they do, for starters, they've changed the app. The old app I found super easy to use, and I'm talking the app that they had, say, 3 years ago, the way it worked then. I found it very, very easy to use, very, very functional and logical. I hate how apps change and get better, and then the functionality is completely different. So if you've learned how to operate it, you don't know how to operate it anymore because the operation is completely different. The other thing that I find really frustrating is when there's a sale that's a digital coupon, you must use the app and the digital coupon to get it. They post it next to the items by where the barcode, by where the regular price is listed. So you know that it's going on to let you know, hey, you want the sale price, you need to use the app to get it, which to me is frustrating. Like, if you're going to give the sale price to people, give the sale price to everybody. Why you got to make people jump through hoops and go through stupid bullshit steps to get a sale price? Why are you doing this, Kroger? It's stupid. It pisses people off. I'm kind of pissed off right now over it. Showing me that the regular price for the Kroger sliced cheese, trying to reach in my bag and find it. And I'm not succeeding in doing that, and I've knocked my hand out of the bag, so I'm going to stop. Anyway, the Kroger sliced cheese, I guess all the Kroger cheeses, the way the coupon read, it's marking it down from $2.49 to 99 cents. That is a substantial discount. If it was just 10 cents off or something, I wouldn't give a fuck. But there's a big difference between paying 99 cents for a package of cheese and $2.50 for a package of cheese. I'm buying 3 of them. For starters, I would only be buying 1 if it was the regular price. But I'm buying 3 because I expect I'm going to get the sale price. Times 3, the price difference is, let's see, $1.50 times 3, so $4.50. Hey, for me, $4.50 is a lot of money. For me, that's after taxes, that's over a half hour of me out moving cars in the heat to make that money. Don't take that half hour of my life away because I don't want to fucking play games with your app. Yeah. So that's fine. I figure, well, I'll get in line for the register because usually there's a bit of a line for the register. And while I'm standing in line for the register, I'll try to figure it out and get the app loaded. Well, there wasn't a line at the register. There was one person checking out behind me. As soon as I got in and I put my stuff down, I did tell the cashier. I said, hey, there's a pretty substantial digital coupon on the Kroger cheese. I'm trying to get that. It's going to take me a second to get it in. Well, one thing to keep in mind, I have old phones and I use them for a lot of stuff, so I don't have the Kroger app ready to go. I have it offloaded. At least I didn't have to completely log in and put all my shit in, which is really difficult. I have it offloaded, which means that I've got to hit the little icon on my iPhone, and then it's going to download the app, reinstall the app from the Apple App Store, and then when I open it, it'll be as if I never uninstalled it. Well, I don't get good cell reception inside that Fry's, and I didn't realize I was going to be needing to do that, so I didn't think ahead of time to connect to the Wi-Fi. Once I'm already downloading it, when I hit the icon, it's too late to connect to Wi-Fi. It's just going to make things go even slower, I think. So here's the cheese. $2.50 each is the regular price, and I'm not even sure if that's a regular price or if that's the regular price with a Kroger VIP card, also known as a Fry's VIP card, which of course I've had. I've had for God knows probably over 20 years. But yeah, $2.50 each. We're looking at $7.50 for this cheese, whereas with the digital coupon, 99 cents, it's $3. Big difference between $3 and $7.50. So I want that discount, and I'm going to be as much of a pain in the ass as needed to get that discount. Why y'all making me jump through hoops? Now you all can wait here at the line while I jump through the hoops that y'all have presented for me. Now, to be completely clear, I understand that this is neither the fault of the cashier nor the person bagging the groceries, nor anybody else that's getting in line behind me. However, this is the fault of Kroger. And as employees and customers of Kroger, unfortunately, they're going to have to deal with the repercussions of what Kroger is doing by making me jump through those kind of hoops to make cheese affordable. Anyway, the download is going kind of slow because I only get about 2 bars of service when I'm inside that grocery store because it's a metal building, I'm assuming. And also, my speed is depreciated because I'm on Mint Mobile. And for those who don't understand how that works, Mint Mobile subleases bandwidth on the T-Mobile network. In fact, I think at this point, T-Mobile actually owns Mint Mobile. I do believe they've bought out its independent ownership, which was largely Ryan Reynolds. That was one of the reasons I switched to Mint Mobile. I love that he's still in their ads, though. That's pretty cool. Anyhow, wow, it's getting hot in here. Since Mint Mobile is T-Mobile's budget brand, well, that guy needed a lot of space to get around that parked car, didn't he? Since Mint Mobile is their budget brand, when I get into a place where there's a lot of people using the network, such as a grocery store, my bandwidth gets greatly reduced. So it's consequently taking me quite some time to download and reinstall the Prize app, which is needed to activate the coupon to get the advertised cheese price. Mind you, price posted on the shelf by the cheese of 99 cents and not have to pay $2.50 for it. Yeah, that's frustrating as hell. So I'm patiently waiting for it to download. Whatever. Now, honestly, I would not have got in the line if I thought it was going to take this long. The person that was checking out before me had quite a few groceries. My gut feeling was that I would be able to download the app, reinstall the app, since I had it only offloaded as opposed to completely uninstalled, get it open, and find the coupon and get the coupon where it's associated with my account, which I can access by either them scanning the... Are you coming over? Because you don't have your blinker on, dude. He's got his left blinker on to go to the right lane. Y'all saw that. And the funny thing is that he turned out of that lane when he turned right and then was trying to merge back into it to cut me off. I never have to go very far on that drive. Wow, just wow. So, as I was saying, I didn't think I would be creating an inconvenience for anybody, but here we are. And this is the situation. And damned if I'm paying extra for my cheese at this point, just to speed along the process for the cashier or the snooty young black girl with an extreme attitude who is so relevant that she bags groceries at Fry's for a living. Or, and my apologies to the person behind me in line who quickly decided that he didn't want to be in that line and was going to go to a different line, do it on YouTube. So, of course, at this point, I'm apologizing for it, but I'm like, look, it's going as fast as I can make it go. I'm honestly hoping at this point that the cashier can just manually add the discount, since obviously I'm aware that the discount exists. And it's unfortunate that apparently they can't, because, come on, Kroger, you should be able to do that. And I feel like they can do that because I feel like it's been done before. In fact, it definitely has been done for me before. I remember that exact scenario happening at at the downtown Phoenix Fries. And I think that was actually a different situation, but I do think a manager had to handle it. In fact, yeah, I think I ended up going to customer service for that, so I guess kind of a different situation. But yeah, I went to customer service because I couldn't figure out how to get the damn thing to work in my app, and come to find out what the situation was there was that the special had already ended in the app, and they hadn't taken down the tags where the cheese was on display showing the price. So I guess come to think of it, that's a completely different situation. My bad, false comparison. Took me a moment to compare it and think about it. So apparently no, the cashiers can't do that. And that's unfortunate, because if he could have just been like, oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, you obviously have the app, you're just having some technical difficulties here. Let me apply the discount. If the cashiers could do that, that would certainly make things convenient. And I want to believe ultimately the goal of Fry's and Kroger, the owner of Fry's, is to kind of track what individuals are purchasing to make better marketing and stocking decisions, and I can respect that. At that point, my next thing would have been to just hit Alt-ID on the thing, and wow, this traffic is worse than I expected it was going to be. Do I want to go to 24th or no? Decisions. I think I'm just going to go ahead and wait this out. Just because I know if I go down 24th Street, I'm just subjecting myself to... Then again, this is really not moving. Oh, and now we got a situation where we get people in a right lane trying to drive really fast and people in a left lane not moving. Generally speaking, people should not pass in a right lane, but in a situation like this, where the right lane is kind of open and the left lane is nearly stopped, it's best to drive slow, because people are still going to be trying to change lanes. And the odds of somebody trying to change into the right lane and pulling right out in front of you when you're driving dramatically fast in that lane is pretty high. So yeah, drive slowly and be ready for that to happen. Where was I? Sorry, traffic snafu. And I noticed how quickly that was building up. I guess I should have expected that. Speaking of traffic, so I've been kind of complaining the last couple of days about how I don't like that uninhibited traffic is no longer displayed in green on Google Maps. Well, come to find out, that's only in Google Maps on iOS. I checked my Google Maps a couple times before I left home, and it's still showing the green in Android when I checked it on Obamaphone 3. So I don't know why they made that change to iOS and not to Android, but please, whoever's in charge of that, bring the green lines back. The green lines are helpful for people who use Google Maps to try to avoid traffic and try to know where traffic is flowing smoothly. Oh, I guess I should say what time it is. It was like 1:46 when I left out of my place. Oh, it's 1:55. I'm going to be a little bit late for work. Whoopsie. I stayed an hour late yesterday, and at one point, Anthony, not little Anthony, the EV dwarf, but manager Anthony, asked if I was trying to get overtime. I'm like, no, I can't get overtime, but I just know invariably I'm going to be a little bit late, and I'm just trying to make up for it in advance. And by in advance, Monday's the first day of ours towards a new pay period. So he's like, oh, well, I'm just about ready to leave, so blah, blah, blah. I'm going to need you to wrap things up. I'm like, okay, no problem. I said, I was doing mostly electric yesterday, by the way. And I said, no problem. I said, I finished up a bunch of Teslas. Did you see how many electric vehicles I put on the dirty line? He's like, oh no, you're doing amazing. Yeah, we got a jaywalker looking at his phone, not the traffic. Welcome to Phoenix. At least at one point he had enough self-awareness to look up and realize, oh shit, there's cars getting ready to bear down on me. I should maybe stop looking at my phone while I'm walking across a road. Can't really tell where he's going. He's just kind of walking across the parking lot now. I dig that Salsitas Mexican food is now in the old Taco Bell building. That's sat vacant for way too long. I do wish Taco Bell was still there, but Salsitas is all right. Been quite a while since I've gone to a Salsitas. Oh shit! I just realized my temperature gauge is climbing. Need to quit attempting to use my air conditioning. So anyway, back to the fries debacle. So I'm apologizing to the cashier, but in hoping that maybe he has the power to speed things along and apply the discount. Apparently he did not. And of course, who would pipe up at this point but the young black girl who is, and I say young, she's probably about, 18, 19, I'm guessing. Might be in her early 20s. Looks like a kid to me. Pipes up, those have to be ready when you get in line. That's not posted anywhere. I don't see a sign saying that. That's policy, y'all need to put up a sign. Now that's not what I said to her. What I said to her was, oh, well, my bad, I'm downloading it as quick as I can. I said, it's kind of fucked up that I have to go through these kind of hoops to get discounts that are posted where the cheese is on display. It would be helpful if y'all just gave these discounts, if y'all just didn't make people go through this. Wow, what that Hyundai just did. I don't understand why this crap should even be necessary to get a price that's displayed next to the product on the shelf. I said, but that's fine. In that case, y'all can just go ahead and unring up my stuff, and I'll go somewhere else until I'm done with this, and then I'll come back and get in line. And when I said that, she had already bagged up all my stuff, so she's getting impatient. Girl, you got a minimum wage job that's like really at the bottom of the barrel. Like, if anybody cared about your opinion, you would have a different job. Move on. So, anyway, and there goes my transmission slipping. So, she got disgusted and just walked off and left. So, yeah, quality employee right there you guys got there at Fry's. I don't know. I thought the last time I checked, I thought people were supposed to, like, not talk shit to customers. But, whatever. Thank you, shit talker. By the way, you had nice breasts. Thanks for having them on display for me. So, as I was saying, cashier, super great cashier, super helpful. He's in the middle of an awkward situation. The guy who had walked up behind quickly realized that, yeah, this is going to be more time consuming than he wanted to deal with. And there was nobody in the line next to me, so he just went right over to it. So the cashier, at this point, not knowing how long it's going to take for me to do my app, but I've made it very clear that I'm not going to pay anything more than 99 cents a package for that cheese if I have to stand there until the place closes. So, as the cashier, or as the bagging bitch, kind of bunched my two bags together and stuck them aside, he did something that saved my rung-up order and gave him a little slip with a barcode on it. So all he had to do was scan that barcode, and then bam, everything was already rung up. So props to that guy for being smart and thinking he had to handle the situation wonderfully.
Wow, I've never driven a Maserati before, but this one here needs moved. It's going to get a 6 administration, whatever the hell that means. I'm taking it to an admin line. So, well, this will be fun. I've never been inside a Maserati before either. This is kind of exciting. I can't even pronounce what the heck this model number is. It's telling me though on the dash. Alright. Seats adjust just like a Chevy. That's comfortable. Got the stop on the wheel just like an Alfa Romeo. And it opened to redneck music. Good times.